And
Buddy
then
mine,
how long was that phase for you?
November to April.
Okay.
Like complete isolation. Didn't talk to anybody, didn't see anybody. I actually went with my dad one time to Lifetime, right? And I posted a little shake on my Instagram story. It was like, long time no see. The first thing anybody's seen in months on social media or that I'm even in Nashville. And Brooks actually hits me up and goes, bro, are you back? And I was like, he hit me on DM and I was like, here's my number, my new number. Like the first guy to ever get my new number. And he's talking, he's like, dude, I've been trying to get personal trainers, like, having a hard time connecting with some of these guys. Like, yo, you want to go work out with me sometime at Lifetime? I was like, yo, I'm going to be honest, I don't have a membership. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think I can afford one right now. And he was like, don't worry about it. I got you. I'll pay for your membership if you'll just come train me. And I was like, all right, word. So we started going to Lifetime and ran into some folks from high school and college. Oh, how's it going? Long time no see. Yo, you should come check out this Bible study. Okay, cool. A week later, somebody else. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Long time no see. You should come check out this Bible study. Same Bible study. And I was like, all right, whatever. I know the folks that run it. I was like, if I see them, I'll consider it. Yeah. The Lord works in threes. The next week, same day of the week, I walk in. It's the folks who run it. Yo, what's up? Long time no see. You should come check out our Bible study tonight. And I was like, I can't tonight, but I will next week. So I go. Met some great folks. I'm at brunch one day. The guy goes there, and he's telling me about, he's got his two phones. He's taking calls left, that, and the other. We're just talking about life. He's just like, yo, tell me about everything that's going on with you, this, that, and the other. And again, dude, I couldn't even afford my breakfast. Like, I don't have a car. I don't have a job. I don't have anything. I have one suitcase that I flew home with. Everything else is in a storage unit. Legit. I don't have I'll never forget, bro, when my checking account had 484,000. And I'll never forget flying home and seeing my checking account net negative.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about humbling,
I would do the
bro.
same thing, bro. Honestly.
You want to talk about one of the most disappointing feelings like in yourself. Like I took this gift and
Zero.
And you're like, should I go back on a reality TV show, dude?
well, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Now, granted, the last third of that money, I was like, give it, take it. I felt wrong for having it. And that's where I was trying to give back to people and help those less fortunate. This because I didn't feel like I deserved to have it, and I was going about it in the wrong way though. My intentions were right, my execution was poor. And I'm at brunch back in March or whatever, and of 2022, and he's like, I don't know why, I just kind of feel led to ask, like, if you ever want another like stream of income, I got this job, I think you'd be good at it. And I was like, bro, if you only knew what I'm facing. I was like, if you only knew what I'm facing. And I was like, I could be interested, trying to contain my excitement.
Right.
But like, talk about an answered prayer. Like, I didn't know where it was going to come from. I didn't know how it was going to get here, but I knew the Lord was going to take care of me if I just completely trusted in him. And like, go to this random brunch, he's driving me back home, right? And he's literally calling his boss. Hey, I got this guy. He's going to be an absolute killer. Like, you need to talk to him. You need to get him an interview. Like, you need to hire this guy. Only one condition, like, I'm going to train him when he gets hired. He's like, well, put him on the phone. So I talked to him. He's like, yeah, what are you doing tomorrow? And I was like, no, I got time. I got time. And, first thing I do is then, hey, Mom, can you drive me to this interview? Legit. And so I go in there, and it's sales, right? And I ended up getting hired. Never thought that I'd be doing this. Never thought that I'd be, working again. But it was a blessing. The guy that hired me was a groomsman at my wedding. He's one of the best guys I've ever met. Strong believer. And it was an amazing timing for it because it allowed me to really do some things with my life and turn things around. But at that point, I was, just focusing on the Lord, and like, that was it. Buddies of mine would be like, because people, I would post little videos here and there, and like, one of them kind of blew up, and there was a really weird ratio of the amount of views that I got versus the amount of DMs that I got on Instagram. Like hundreds of DMs. It was a video I made about kind of like coming to know Christ, like giving up the things of the world and coming to know Jesus. And like all these quote unquote Christian girls kind of flooding the Instagram inbox. And I was like, dude, I want nothing to do with this. And Brooks was like, but bro, how do you not know if one of these girls could like be your wife or this? And I was like, I don't care. I'm not into it. I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not doing it. I don't have any interest to be with a relationship or anything like that ever. I literally thought it was just going to be me and my dog.
Just trying to start my job, dude.
Yeah. And then, you know, fast forward a couple weeks later, it's my birthday in June, and a couple months later, and I'm at dinner, two other couples that are, you know, good friends, and they're both married. I'm like, yo, we got to hook you up with somebody. We need to set you up with one of our friends, blah, blah. And I was like, no. I was like, I don't want to know who she is. I don't want her to know who I am. I don't want her from my hometown. Like, I don't want anything to do with, like, I don't want anything to do with the relationship. I'm good. And they're like, you say that, and this is when God's going to, like, bring you your wife. And literally, dude, 2 weeks later, not even, is when I met my wife at Bible study. And it was, like, not an attraction in the sense of, like, a physical attraction. My soul, like, my heart literally just felt drawn to her. And I was like, what's your name? That was the first thing I ever said to her. And it's been a blessing ever since. You know, Caitlin and I, we've just been connected literally nonstop. And we just quickly became best friends and then fell in love with each other. And that's sort of been the journey ever since. That's been like, okay, working through these things, these holes that I put myself in, and Lord pulling me out, me doing what I need to, but also really changing my perspective on life and like completely leaving the old behind and like, behold, I'm doing a new thing very much, you know, Isaiah 43. So that kind of situation is really